Today we're going to be doing the power clean Olympic lift. So first, you're going to start with shoulder width apart. Your feet are shoulder width apart. You're going to start in deadlifting position. Of course, this isn't the barbell, but imagine the barbell being all the way down here. Start in deadlifting. Then you're going to go up into your first pull. After your first pull, you're in transition phase. Your transition phase is to go from your first pull to your second pull. With your second pull, you're going to go into a quarter squat. Then while you're in a quarter squat, while going back up, you're going to shrug your shoulders. So it's quarter squat, shrug your shoulders, and bring the bar back up. The shrugging of the shoulders is going to help you bring the bar up here to the shoulder, where your shoulders are at. Your side view. So we're going to go down into deadlifting position. And you pull up, shoulders and hips are together. Then your transition phase. Going from your first pull to your second pull. Quarter squat. Then you're going to shrug your shoulders and pull up. Okay, so we're going to do the full lift all together of the power clean. So remember, deadlifting position, first pull, then transition phase, which is you're here standing straight. And then you're going to go into a quarter squat. And when you're going up with quarter squat, you shoulder shrug, pick it up. Okay? So go deadlifting position, right? Then it's first pull, up, all right? So I'll do it again. It's here, quarter squat, shoulder shrug, up. This works out your gluteus maximus, your semimembranosus, semitendosus, and your bicep femoris, which is your hamstring muscle. Then it also works out your quad muscles, which is your vastus lateralis, vastus intermedius, vastus medialis, and rectus femoris. Then it also works out your calf muscles, which is your soleus, your gastrocnemius. It also works out your deltoids and your traps. So with this whole motion, you're working out all those muscles at the same time. Okay, so some common variations for the power clean, which helps you progress onto it, would be first starting off, the most common type of lifting that I see personally would be deadlifting. So deadlifting is basically your starting position in the power clean. So bars on the ground, feet are shoulder width apart. You're here, and your shoulders and your hips go up at the same time, like the way it is a power clean. And then you just finish here. So same thing here, and you go all the way up. That's your common deadlift. Next, after that, after you have the deadlift mastered, you can go into the hang clean pull. So with the hang clean pull, you're already starting off in the finished position of your power clean of the first pull. So then what you're doing is you're practicing your muscles to pick up your bar to the shoulders. So you're here, your knees are slightly bent, so that helps you kind of pull up. So you're here, this is your hang clean pull, and you pull up. You make sure that your shoulders are going to your ears with the shoulder shrug, so you start getting used to that technique when you do the full power clean. Just here, your bar's already here, your knees are slightly bent, and go up. Next, after that, once you kind of master that and get that down, you go into the clean pull. So the clean pull, you're basically doing your first and second pull all together. So you're gonna be here, go into a deadlift position, you go up. As you're going up, your knees are slightly bent. You finish the first pull, and then you bend and pick up the bar all the way to your chest. So do it again, deadlifting position. You go up, shoulders and hips are going together. Finish your first pull, your knees are slightly bent. Your knees are slightly bent, you bounce it to your chest, right here. So again, deadlifting position, full on deadlift, slightly bent, up here. And that's just gonna help you practice when you end up doing that ending of the power clean, because at the end, you're gonna have to flip it with your wrist pronated here. So again, here, going up, slightly bent, you finish here with the clean and pull, but with the power clean, you're gonna end up finishing here. So some common mistakes that happens with power clean is missing the lift too often. So sometimes people will just small little mistakes with their feet, or their shoulders not going up with their hips, or when they're doing the full thing, they end up not doing the quarter squat and the shoulder shrug together to get up here. Another one that ends up happening is they're not consistent in their stance. So sometimes People have their feet more like a sumo deadlift, and other times they'll have it too close. You want to have it shoulder width apart, and with their back. So with their back, you don't want your back to be bent like all the way down like that. You don't want it to be curved because they're gonna hurt your back. So what you want to do, you want to have a straight back, so that when you're going up, your shoulders and your hips both go up together. After that, it's not finishing the second pull. So some people, when they do it and they don't finish it, they'll do the first pull clean, then they go up to their second pull and they don't pull up and they just drop the bar. And the bar just drops right there instead of doing the full-on finish of the second pull. And then when they do end up finishing the full-on second pull, sometimes they'll catch it like a starfish. So starfish is, of course, spread out, full-on out like that, right? So then you're here, and they go here on their second pull, and they'll go up with shoulder shrug and squat, and then they'll spread their legs, or their hands will sometimes move and shift. That's dangerous. Why? Because sometimes you can lose that grip on the bar, and then you kind of can lose your balance when you're opening up your legs like that.